Okay, so since the full moon is in Aquarius and even the North Node is in Aquarius, that is an air sign. I'm going to start with my air signs this week. Air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So this is for my air signs. We're going to do Lenormand with Tarot side by side. What's the T is the watch out, and I'm finalizing the reading with the Moon Oracle deck this week. So the first card is going to be what energy is taking the lead right now, or what is my ego trying to tell me. The second is what is my intuition trying to tell me, and then the third is why is it leading me this way. And then I'm going to do what's the T is the watch out, or what you might not see coming, and then finalizing the reading with the Moon Oracle deck. Okay, 1, 2, bing, bang, boom. Okay, so what your ego is trying to tell you, or what energy is really taking the lead or trying to express itself right now, is very bold Leo energy, because we have the Sun in the Lenormand and the Strength card in the Tarot. So this is about courage, bravery, but it's also, it could be, so because this is the card that I said, what is my ego trying to tell me, or what energy is expressing itself the most right now and taking the lead, is strength, courage, but it can also become overpowering. So you might have your guard up, and you might have to sort of tame the beast within, because your intuition, it's the Star in the Lenormand with the 8 of Swords. So your intuition is feeling a bit trapped, because you're feeling a little bit of anxiety and pressure, but you're not letting your ego totally overcome this, but right now your ego is being stronger than your intuition. So, you know, drop the shoulders a bit, try to soften up a little and listen to that intuition, because what it's trying to tell you is that and I feel like, and now I have chills again already. So I feel like I've said this the last couple weeks for my air signs. Some of you are trying to make a break for it. You're trying to end something to move towards something that is better for you, both from a health and a wealth perspective. So you're feeling a bit trapped. Maybe I'm going to see what the T says and what the moon says, but I might pull an extra few tarot cards underneath from what you don't see coming, because it feels like you've been stuck maybe in survival mode, or in traditional like focus, put your head down, just do the work, etc. And I swear I'm repeating myself from what I told you last week, but you've been stuck in this survival mode, with this strength and power and bravery and courage and all this kind of stuff, and you haven't been listening to your intuition and what you really want, and that has been making you feel trapped and giving you anxiety. And the reason, you know, your intuition is trying to tell you this is because you have another path that you want to take, that you see as a potential risk, and you're afraid to take the risk. So that's why you've been keeping a brave face and continuing to move forward. But it is going to be better for you from a total perspective of health, wealth, everything. You want to do something else. Oh, ew. Okay, well, someone might be getting in the way also, so I can't say that out loud, but I don't know if I've gotten that one before. Someone's blocking you, but they could also be blocking you from this. Before I pull the moon card, I'm going to pull a couple more tarot, because I want to see, that's Lenormand, that's not even tarot. I want to see what this really is and what you're being blocked from, but I feel like you're actually being blocked from creativity, which creativity is also sensual energy. So I feel like you're being blocked. Oh, here we go. Yep. from what you really want, and you're not feeling totally fulfilled because this is the world, and it's not, you're not reaching your goals and good for your physical, emotional health. Yeah, and I keep getting the same. Okay, for you air signs, yes, you want to do something else. You want to make a break for it. You're afraid to take the risk. You've put on a brave face for a long time. You've stayed strong. You've wanted to do what your intuition is screaming, essentially, and you're just fearful of taking the risk. So the full moon in Aquarius is about personal growth, a community focus, and letting go of old habits. So essentially, stop running away from what your intuition is trying to tell you. Focus on your personal growth. It might have a component of focusing on the community, the collective, you know, helping others, and in turn, this is good for everyone, not just yourself, your own personal growth, but for the collective. And that's what all this energy shifting is happening with the north nodes, the south nodes, the eclipses, the basket, Barbo's basket was huge last week. So that we're all feeling a shift, like collectively, and you're feeling a strong pull to do something else. And the Moon Oracle card is the new moon in Capricorn, and it says your hard work is paying off. So you know you're going to put in the hard work and continue to make it pay off. I do think you need to listen to your intuition. I understand that sometimes it's hard to just take a leap of faith, especially if you don't have others to depend on. But the Ace of Wands is about new beginnings, a fresh start, new ideas, new initiatives and passions. And then the Queen of Swords is about now's the time to stand up for what you want. Yes, and it is also in Aquarius. More Leo energy, more air energy over here, Gemini and Aquarius, which Gemini and Aquarius are about the ideas, the creativity, the trying something new, trying something different, changing the status quo. So air signs, I really think you're being called to do something else. And you just have to figure out what steps you can take to get there. Like, comment, share. Let me know if any of this resonated with you. Share with a fellow air sign if they needed to hear that message. And as always, you can book a personal reading at my link in bio, or send me a message wherever you found me, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube.